Hello folks, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is September 9, 2021. In a short segment, I want to quickly cover heavily shorted stocks and how to buy them. I've seen many of the shorts have already been covered. That's why there is some shift or some change in the shorts. So that's why I want to quickly cover this and take it from there. So we got on the top here VIH, very high short ratio here, RSI 81. So when the RSI is high like this, I would not buy, even though short ratio is high. Then we got support, workhorse, BGFV, and so on and so forth. Keep watching the RSI levels. Of late, support.com has been coming down big time, but short ratio still stays high, which is 41. I'm willing to buy some support.com here. We even have some institutions buying support.com here. I'm willing to buy slowly into this and accumulate. And then you got workhorse here. As you can see here, stock is sold off, low RSI, short ratio is high. I'm accumulating this one too. And then you got many other stocks here. Stocks like BGFV and Best, it's good to wait a little bit with the high RSI here. But you could look at stocks like Blink and SmileDir, especially Blink with the high institutions buying. And we also have high institution buying in big 5, but I would wait a little bit for RSI to cool down here. And then you got GOEV, very high institution buy, and also RIDE, which is Lordstow. And also they got a high short ratio. I'm willing to buy those also and accumulate. And you got a couple more here as you scan through high institution buying in all these stocks here, and a couple with lower RSI like Nikola, and even stocks like Root. I think even Tattoo Chef and WOOF, they're okay to buy slowly because it's not very high RSI, still around 55 or so. Then as you scan through here, you got Ocugen with a very high institution buying, and we also have stocks like Romeo, ATER, which is up nicely off late, and also RIOT Blockchain. I'm willing to buy this a little bit, given we got low RSI. GoodRx on the other hand, I think stock has been going up off late. RSI 71. Probably it's not good to buy at this time. If you already have some, you can keep it and slowly sell in stages. So with that, let's jump in here and get started. From a major indices perspective, they have been a little bit choppy off late, as you can see here. SPY, S&P 500 wants to come down a little bit, try to hug 25-day moving average here. And then we got QQQ doing the same thing. We got a little bit choppy this week here. And then we got diamonds, which is Dow Jones Industrial Average, coming down pretty hard. Right now it's hitting 50-day moving average here. And Russell 2000 is the weakest of the averages here. It's also trying to come below 50-day moving average here. So, basically you have some caution here, exercise some caution here. September and October can be a little choppy. Have some money on the sidelines and buy some good names on the pullback and take it from there. Here we got a list of top very heavily shorted stocks. As a thumb line, I've not highlighted any specific stock here. Look at the RSI levels as usual. If the RSI level is above 55 or so, don't venture in too much. Look for low RSI candidates or RSI below 55 or so, and also look for institutions buying or insiders buying. As an example, you got Big Five, we got Blink, and GoEV, and so on and so forth, where there is heavy insiders buying. Look for such candidates where RSI is below 55 or so. Those are the good candidates here. And also see if there is some progress in the shorter term, even though stock is sold off in the longer term. So to scan through few here, you could look at probably it's okay to slowly venture into support.com, as it dropped off big time off late. But I think still high right now. I would wait a little bit for support.com, given it went up 20% yesterday. As you scan through here, Workhors, a low RSI, that's a good candidate here. And as you scan through here, we got a Blink, again a good candidate, high institution buying here. This is how we can just quickly scan through here. SmileDir could be okay to buy a little bit here. And as you scan through Canoo or GoEV, a good one with the high institution buying and also high short ratio, as you can see here. So I would follow that methodology here and look at many of these stocks, especially with the lower RSI. Ride is a good candidate here. Nikola, good one here. Root, it's a good one with the institutional buying, as you can see here, and so on and so forth. So this is page 1 here, and as you go through next page here, you got a couple more. Apply same methodology, look through institution transactions, look at high institution transactions, and look at high insider buying. For example, you got Fastly here. Insiders are buying Fastly, institutions are also buying Fastly, that's a good one here. And Calon Petroleum, insiders are buying, institutions are buying, that's a good one too. And look through the RSI levels here. Many of them got low RSI, like Lucid. I think it's a good one to slowly accumulate Lucid at these levels and take it from there. And many of these stocks, as you scan through here, have got low RSI, with the exception of the Bitcoin stock like BTCM and Cinemark and so on and so forth. When the RSI is above 55, don't venture. Wait a little bit, let it cool off. But when RSI is lower, below 55, and when you see high insiders or institutions buying, I think that's when you can venture in and buy some and position yourself for a next short squeeze scenario. As you scan through, we got a lot of good stocks here with the high institution buying coupled with a low RSI and a high short ratio. That makes an ideal candidate. Next, we got one more page here. Apply same methodology to scan through here. We got Marathon, NE, which has gone up off late. NE right now RSI is 56. Wait a little bit. Don't need to jump in right away. And as you scan through here, we got Valadan, Zev. All these things have got high insider transactions or institution transactions here. Good to look at those candidates here. And as you look at ZIOP, there is a high insider buying, which may be okay to look at slowly. And look through here, a few more candidates with the high institutional buying. Could be good to look at those candidates too. And then look at the RSI levels here. RSI lower here, like Play here, Dave & Buster's with a high short ratio. It's okay to look at this one too. And this one also has got a nice quarterly growth here, positive 66%. As you scan through here, I would pass up on Marathon at this level, let it come down a little bit, and even Spear. But if you look at Valadan, I think it's a good one to look at these levels here. And as you scan through here, Hyliion is a good one with the 53, and so is GoTo, Alto, and so on and so forth. Next, let's look at one more page here. We got FCell, high institution buy here. CDEV, same story. MUIS, same story. And even future, FD China play here with the high institution buying. Lower RSI, you could look at that one too. And as you scan through, we got few more here. Stitch Fix, LTHM, Sunworks, all high institutional buying. You should look at those candidates coupled with the low RSI, as you can see here. That makes them ideal candidates to buy. So with that, thank you very much. These are my cheat sheet for buying and selling stocks. You should take a look at this and basically go through some of these criterias. At least it will serve you well as you buy and sell some of these short candidates. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading.